All right, Hebrew fans, it is time. I'm finally going to open up the Fright Zone. Now, I got this from He Dude Toys. I believe that's the name of it. I'll have a link to it in the description for you guys. And it came in 2 big boxes. So we'll open up these boxes one at a time, see what we got inside here. And let's get this first box open. Readjust this camera. Got some extra weight pulling on it. So I can tighten this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Now, it's supposed to be the Fright Zone. Hopefully it is the Fright Zone after all this talking about the Fright Zone. Look at that awesome wrapping job. He wrapped this in brown paper, as you can see, just like a giant Christmas present. That's kind of cool. Now the bad part is I don't know what box is inside here, and I don't want to ruin it in case it's some cool box. Like in case he actually sent me part of the Fright Zone box. Nope. It's a big styrofoam piece. Let's get my scissors in. What a crazy way to send this. I guess that's how you make sure it's well protected, is actually ship it in styrofoam. Look at that. Oh, there's styrofoam pieces all the way around. Well, this could be cool. I can use those pieces later on for making some kind of diorama. That's going to be kind of cool. So not only did I get a new playset, I also got a lot of foam sheets to do some cool stuff. Dun dun dun. Oh, didn't even make it out of my room. Alright, I'm just going to open the top here. I'm guessing this is the top because it says T. I don't know. Maybe that stands for something else, but let's open this anyway. Things that make you go, Maybe top stands for not this side. Now, of course, this is a set from the 80s, so high fragility weight rate. Yep, I'm going to have to do some more opening to get this out of there, I think. Alright, let's do some more cutting on here. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm done when I have little white balls everywhere, all over. Oh, dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Look at that. Wow, this is quite the packing job. Well, I have bought a lot of things from a lot of people over many years, and I've never seen a packing job quite like this. This is pretty nice. So here is the other piece. And it looks like it is also encased in foam as well. Some kind of high density purple foam. This is nice foam too. I can definitely use this for making some kind of cool diorama. That is for sure. It's got little pieces of foam inside to protect it from getting damaged at all. Now you can see there already is some damage on here, but he warned me about that on the website before I bought it. Actually, his tree is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I thought for sure the playset was a lot smaller than this, so I'm already surprised at the size of this playset. Alright, one box down, one to go. Is a lot of styrofoam. I can't believe how big this tree is. I was not expecting it to be quite so large. Okay, on to the next box. So I'm guessing this box is also made out of foam inside here. What a crazy wrapping job. It's Christmas. In the beginning, or then in May. It says a T on it, so I'm guessing this is the top. We'll see. I'm guessing the T means top, is what I'm hoping. It made sense for the last piece we opened. Oh, there is the dungeon. The dungeon. Oh, here is the puppet. Wow, that puppet is in some serious bad shape, but it's still soft. It's not hard. I'm surprised. Usually people say that their puppets are hard. Now there is a lot of rips on top. I'm surprised it's not in worse shape, but it's not too bad. Now I have some other animals I'm going to use instead, so I don't have to ruin the original puppet. So they are not quite as long in the arm piece, but still pretty cool. Let me jam the packing back inside there to keep it dry. Ooh, hopefully I just didn't rip that. That is like really, look at that. These holes are just want to be made in this material so easily. It's so soft. Hoping I can fill it up so I can get a good scan on it. We'll see. Alright, let me move these heads out of the way. That's for later. Connection pieces. Dun, dun, dun. I guess the ground must eat you up there in that spot or something. Urgh. Crazy. I'm going to move this puppet. I'm just afraid it's going to get destroyed. I'm not going to put this inside. I'm going to set it aside, but I want you guys to take a look at it. I'm going to get my light on so you guys can see it better. I guess I should have put my light on the whole time. There we go. Look at that puppy. You can see all the holes across the top. This thing is still very soft though, but it's going to rip really easily. Alright, let's set it aside. Here is the door to the jail. And I think I got all the parts. Now he was saying it was actually less to ship it individually than together. So there we go. Alright, so now that we have all the pieces of the Fright Zone, let's go ahead and assemble it. Now it looks like I might be missing the top of this tree. I'm guessing there's got to be something else that attaches to this. Maybe not, maybe it's just how it is. I'll have to go online and take a look and see. But I'm guessing that the top of a tree would not just end like that, but maybe it does. Maybe that's the way the toy was made originally. It is kind of disappointing the backs are hollow on these. But then again, at the time, they were trying to save plastic all the time, so... Alright, let's lower the camera down. Let's do this thing right. So, I checked the internet, and here is the completed one, and sure enough, the top of the tree is just how it's supposed to be, so it is complete. Okay, so this connects there, and it doesn't snap into place, it just sits loosely. This is your piece that actually snaps it in. So let's go ahead and add that piece. There we go. Right there, just added that piece in the corner. And then this, I'm guessing, goes like this. Oh, it's hinged. Hinge pieces are always scary putting them together. That wasn't too bad. Usually they snap into place somehow, some way, but this hinge, you just put it on, and once it's on, it forces itself through the holes, and that's what keeps it in place. And then, just like before, we have this bottom section here. Snaps on, and then clicks into place. Alright. So that seems like it locks it. Oops, sorry you guys. That seems like it locks it. Then once you push this down, it releases it. That's kind of a fun thing. So I'm guessing right up here on the top, where that tree is supposed to go in that gap. Here's the back side. Looks like some kind of a movie prop from the back side. And those just go into those 4 holes right there. One of the 2 connect. Now it's funny, I've always thought, oh I see, when you squeeze them together, they grab somebody. Ugh. Now I've always thought that this was 90 degrees, but it's not 90 degrees. As you take a look at the top view, you can see that this angle is definitely not 90 degrees. And so this whole time when I've made my makeshift one, I've always set it at 90 degrees, but now I can see the angle should be different. Alright, I can stick this puppet in there. Oh! That's not too bad. This one's gonna be way too big, the Jurassic Park one. Dun dun dun. Just a little bit too big. This little one's kind of cool. I think I might go with the little one for now. Let's look at the eye on this one though. That's kind of a cool eye. Alright, let's go ahead and get some figures that are the right size. So, Origins are the same size as the original 80 figures when it comes to the size. And let's go ahead and stick... You know what? Let's use Prince Adam. He lost his sword. I've lost my sword. And I'm stuck as Prince Adam. We'll give him a battle axe though. That way you can have some protection. What the heck kind of deal is that? I guess supposed to fling you towards the monster and trap your feet in there? That is crazy. Oh! So now you can't leave the spot either, and then the monster comes out to get you. That is funny. And then he doesn't fit through the hole very good, so I'll have to use a smaller one. Oh, and out comes Sigmund the sea monster. Oh, and you're trapped. Nothing you can do. I may have to get a little bit smaller puppet for that. Alright. And then of course the playset has a step right here. Step right up, folks. And you stand right there and chomp. Chomp chomp. Alright, where is the Hordak? I am the Hordak. Now, I'm going to show you the Power and Honor Foundation book, because I was a mistake, and let me show you how I was a mistake with something. I'm really surprised about this. There was a playset that is shown in the Honor and Power Foundation book that I mistakenly said was supposed to be the basement of Castle Grayskull. And as I'm looking at this, I realize it's, I think, supposed to be this playset. So let's take a look. Which, in a way, I almost wonder what kind of happened between the two. Power and Honor Foundation. This book is the coolest book. If you guys ever get a chance to get this, don't hesitate. It's worth it. No matter how much they're charging you, it's worth it. This is the coolest book ever. Anyway, here is what I was talking about. And this playset right here, I assumed was supposed to be, you know, maybe I am right. Because I was thinking maybe this was actually this playset when I started thinking about it. Because I was thinking before the castle would sit on top here, and this is supposed to be below Castle Grayskull. But now that I look at it, I think I was right originally. This is supposed to be below Castle Grayskull. This is not this playset. I thought it was. Let's look at some of the other playsets here. Oh yeah, there it is. There is the original playset that they were coming up with. So you can see we got a tree over here. We got some stuff to step in here. Master villain playset. Yep, they're trying to fill the trap-filled playset as their main goal. So you can see you got the cage, you got the monster, you got the He-Man, you got a man-eating plant here, you got a tree over here, They kind of combined it into one thing. And what I think's cool is I didn't realize this as I was looking at this originally, but on here there is steps right here on the side that actually go up all the way to the tree. So it's actually supposed to be a step-filled thing. And then the tree is supposed to be able to grab their victim. Alright, so let's get the scenario out here. Prince Adam, he is stuck without his sword. He lost it. He's facing Hordak. He's having to muster all his courage he has because he has no sword. And Buzzsaw Hordak gets the better of him. Prince Adam, why do you come here? Shink. Come on, work. Oh, and he gets him. Now I lost the buzzsaw. Oh, well, I'll find it later. And then Skeletor's minions carry Prince Adam to the cage. Dun dun dun. Ha ha ha, I've captured the prince. Now I should get a ransom from the king. Bum, bum, bum. So, meanwhile, Hordak runs off to go figure out how to pester the king for his ransom. And Teela comes to try to save him. But she is unfortunately thwarted as well by some of the other baddies I don't have. We'll just use Psychop. Ha! Chop, chop. Oh, oh. Backhand. Oh. She gets trapped by the beast. Meanwhile, She-Ra. Ha! By the honor of Grayskull, she transforms into She-Ra. And luckily, she has the way to... Let's see. I don't want that sword. I want... This one's already sanded. To bring Prince Adam his sword. Because they are the twin swords. Bum, bum, bum. Here, Adam, take the sword. Adam grabs the sword and transforms. Let me open this for a minute so I can have him lift his sword. And he lifts his sword and says, whoop. Let me zoom up. By the power of Grayskull. Lightning, oops. Oh, there we go. Lightning flashes all around, and then, boop, he's transformed into the mighty hero. Alright. Teela wakes up. He-Man, you're trapped in there. Let me help get you out. Thank you, Teela. These gates have magical properties, so I cannot escape on my own. And she flips the switch. Oh! And He-Man comes out as he goes to chase after Hordak. He accidentally steps into the trap. No! Shink. And his feet are trapped and he can't get out. And a big old monster's coming. And he punches the monster in the nose. And Hordak is coming back to see what's going on. What's going on? Where is Prince Adam? And his monster's crying. Oh! And squeaks back into his cage. Oh, and he busts loose. And he goes after Hordak. Oh, take that. Oh. And He-Man is victorious. Oh. I have the power. Alright. Fun playset. Very cool. Lots of playability. Let's see how it fits with classics. Alright. Here's one of my go-to He-Man. He-Man. Oh, and the evil Hordak. Bum, bum, bum. Now, of course, the classic figures are a whole lot bigger. And so I don't think they'll be able to fit inside the cage. You can see their height there. It's crazy. Is this playset, the way it's designed, it is massively huge, the pieces individually, but you waste a lot of room with this floor right here. And they did it so you could have this little trap right here for the floor and have a step up everything else. But if they didn't have this massive floor and had this lifted up that high, that'd give you an extra inch, inch and a half playroom. And so it actually make this playset a whole lot bigger. So it's kind of weird that it's so small that way. Let's go ahead and try to put He-Man into the cage and see what happens. Nobody puts He-Man in a cage. Sorry, Flea Man. I want to bend his knees. You shall fit. Tuck him over. There we go. So you think about it, I mean, this is actually more of a torturous cage at this point because he's still in there, and now he's hunched over and can't hardly move. So it does work that way. Mummy Man. Mummy Man. Ugh. Okay, his name's Rap Trap, not Mummy Man. Bum bum bum. Rock guy. Now you can't really put a lot of characters in here because it's gonna get filled up really quick. I mean, like I said, it's big enough. It's just the way they designed it. You lose a lot of space with the way it's designed. Let me go and close this Power and Honor book. Alright, so this set right here actually confused me for many years because I used to confuse it with the Dagobah playset. Now the Dagobah playset, let me show you. So of course the Dagobah playset was a playset that I used to think was so cool. In fact, you can see here it has all these cool features, like in one spot you can control the figures of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker fighting on the back of the dark side of Dagobah, and then over here you can have him in training where he's upside down and lifting the different things, and then of course Yoda's little hut's in there too, so you can kind of have his little house and stuff. Then you have the swamp area where you can sink R2-D2 or somebody else. It's just such a cool playset and something I really always wanted. So this feature right here is very similar to where you put R2-D2 for the mud spot, this chomping ground. And I actually thought this set had that somewhere. I actually thought it was right here in this front piece. I thought it had some kind of quicksand area right in there, but I guess the only spot trap it has is really right here in front, and that's it. And then of course the tree traps as well. And again, I have to look online to see if it should have another piece on top. It just looks like it's missing something. I mean, it's supposed to be that way. Maybe that's it. And of course, that tree works by squeezing these together. Dun, dun, dun. It's weird, the tree's already as far as it can go, so I can't squeeze it on that side anymore. Maybe it's stuck on something. Stuck on you. When it's out of here, you can twist that way. Yeah, it's like this piece right here is getting stuck on There we go. There we go. All right, let's go and test this out. Dun dun dun. Who should be the captive? Will you, Tila? I know, it's pretty cliche. Where is your shield, Tila? We'll do large leg Tila instead. Oh! Dun 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 dun. Where's Hordak? I will get you, my pretty, and your little legs too. And then all of a sudden, shink! Ah! I've been captured. Oh, you can twist it and drop them down. Okay, okay. I could see the power in this now. So there is Tila trapped by the tree. Here comes Hordak up the stairs. It's not a lot of standing room up here. It's like a really bad bus. Standing room only. Okay. Then you grab her. Oop. Where are the controls? Once you get her, you can then spin her around and then drop her all the way down into the dungeon area. So you can get trapped into the beast right then and there. Because she got dropped from the tree. And then out comes the beast through the hole to capture the Tila. Only if He-Man was free out of that cage. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. And Tila is captured. Alright. Well, I know I got a whole bunch more Horde guys I was planning on using on this just to see, but let's go ahead and take a look at the slime pit and compare it to size. So you guys can see. Let me get this Power and Honor Foundation book put away before I accidentally gets ruined. Where is the bag for it? There it is. It's funny, it came shipped in this bag, and I've always just put it back in the bag every time when I'm done looking at it, just to make sure it stays pristine. Alright, so slime pit time for comparison. So this is the standard slime pit right here. Let's pull this head off and stick it on there. Oh, strings are getting caught. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Now you can see the slime pit size comparison to the Now it would have been cool if they'd have made some sort of place to attach this to it. So it's like, okay, the slime pit goes like right here, for instance. Now, you know what? That's where I'd stick it. I would put it right there. That's a good place to put it because it's right next to the stairs on the way in. It kind of shrouds that area right up. That's a good spot for it. Right next to the jail cell. Maybe slide it down just a little bit so you got that. Yeah, right there at a 45-degree angle. That's perfect. Got some slime pieces that are extra long. Alright. we will slime the Adam. Because Prince Adam can never be slimed in the past because of his fur coat, and now I got these slime strings here. So it's not quite so bad. We will stick him in there. You don't get your sword, Adam. You don't get to transform this time. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Oh. No. I am trapped. Down comes the slime. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Bah ha ha ha. I will have a new slime slave. Bah ha ha ha. I gotta find his. Oh, I lost his playset. Ouch! I just stepped on it. Oh, these hurt worse than Lego when you step on them. So they got little ridges on them too on top of it. So a quick way to find your buzzsaw if you lose it is just walk around barefoot where you think you might have lost it at. Ugh. All right, so that is it.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the